The time is 5:38. I'll tell you what is real, these cool/cold temperatures.
And I'm loving every minute of it.
That's right, low 40s, and it's not going to surprise me when we get upper 30s on this current temperature map in maybe an hour or so, because the temperatures don't start warming up until the sun comes up, and now that's 7:40, so we've got almost 2 hours of cooling before we begin to warm up for the day. A live look over downtown right now, we're at 44, but we will warm into the 60s by the time we get into the afternoon with plenty of sun to go around. Winds out of the west-northwest at about 6 miles an hour. So 45 in Forsyth, that's the current number. 44 Macon, Warner Robins, 43 in Dublin and in Wrightsville, Sandersville, 45 in Sparta this morning, 46 in Unadilla, and 45 over in Thomaston. But you factor in just a little bit of wind we have out there, and it feels like 41 in Roberta, Macon, Milledgeville right now. It feels like 42 in Warner Robins, 44 in Gordon, 43 in Dublin, and 46 down in Cordele. The radar picture is quiet. And really, it's going to remain quiet for the next several days. Picked up almost 3 inches of rain last week, and we're going to have another chance this week to pick up some rain, although it's not going to be as much as we saw last week. No big weather feature in the southeast either. No big cold front, low pressure system, none of that. We just have high pressure back over towards the Red River between Texas and Oklahoma, and that is about it. So we are going to remain quiet in central Georgia. Here we go to the noon hour, mid-60s, and then we're not going to warm all that much more from there. I think we're going to be looking at sunny skies through the day today, a light wind out of the north, and then as we get into the overnight hours, falling back down into the 40s for tomorrow morning, although I don't think we're going to be as chilly as we are this morning, maybe a couple degrees warmer. Here we go to tomorrow afternoon, 70s across the board, so a couple degrees warmer than today. 40s to start off your Thursday, 70s through Thursday afternoon, but increasing clouds as we get into Thursday evening. That's going to be ahead of our next front, and the models are having a little hard time agreeing on the timing of this. The GFS is saying more so later in the day on Friday. This is 3 p.m. here with the rain lasting until about 11 o'clock midnight or so, then clearing out for the weekend. The European model is saying, well, it's going to come a little earlier. By Friday at 5 a.m., the leading edge of the rain here, the bulk of it coming through during the afternoon hours and clearing out for the evening. I know Frank, Connor, Marv, they're all rooting for this solution because that would mean for a drier football Friday night and then dry through the weekend according to the Euro as well. Talking tropics this morning, we are continuing to monitor this area of disturbed weather in the Atlantic. It has an 80% chance of development over the next 7 days. The next name on the list is Tammy. Not too concerned about this, at least as of the moment, but it is moving in the general direction of just north of the Caribbean. Here we go for the next several hours, 40s and maybe a couple 30s for the next little bit, but 60s by the noon hour. 62 is that noon temperature to eventually to a high temperature around 68 today. Thinking about going and getting some pumpkins this weekend. I think you've got 2 great weekend days to do it, starting off in the upper 40s for both Saturday and Sunday. Afternoon highs there in the 70s. Here's your 7-day forecast. So between now and then, just that front on Friday, highs back in the 70s beginning tomorrow, a 60% chance for showers and storms on Friday, then clearing out for the weekend and on into next week.